doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. This world gon' leave some battle scars.
All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at this Bluetooth wireless charger AM/FM radio alarm clock, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. And I need you to stick around for the entire video because you'll see there are a lot of buttons that go across the top. Most of these buttons have dual functions, and you need to understand what each one does and how to use it correctly. There's also a bunch of buttons on the back that I'm going to explain, so you want to stick around for the entire video. The way we're going to work this video, in case you want to fast forward or go backwards, is we're going to start on the bottom, then we're going to go to the top, then we're going to go to the back, then we're going to go to the display and take a look at those functions. And we're also going to check out the Bluetooth function as well. So you can skip around if you want to. So for starters, you do have a 5'6" dedicated power cable, which is going to need to be plugged in at all times, unless you use the backup battery source, which is going to be right here on the bottom side. And that's going to be 2 AAA batteries. You know, you should probably just go ahead and install those anyway, just in case there is a power outage. You don't want to lose the time, and you don't want to miss the alarm clock and then be late for work. So 2 AAA batteries, no big deal. Slip those in there and you'll be good to go. On the top side, you do have a wireless charger. You can see how it charges the phone, and it'll charge your phone all night long. Now, being Bluetooth, you can connect your Bluetooth, then you can set your phone up here, charge it overnight, use the Bluetooth at the same time, wake up in the morning, and you'll be refreshed. You'll have a fresh new battery ready to go for the day. So that's a really neat feature. Now we're going to take a look at all of these buttons and explain them to you as well. So this button here serves 3 purposes. It's going to set the hour, it's going to adjust your radio backward, and then it's also going to decrease the volume only of the alarm clock, not the entire radio itself, just the alarm clock. Next button over is going to turn your radio on and turn your radio off. And then this button obviously is going to be your Bluetooth. In the middle, you've got your big snooze button, and that's going to be a 9-minute snooze. This is also going to turn on your night light, and it's going to change the colors of your night light with a quick press. Let me show you that just real quick, just because for fun. There's your night light, and you can change the colors of that night light as well. And then to turn it off, you're just going to hold it for 2 seconds. Next button over is going to be a timer, and then you got your alarm on or off. And then you got your last button right over here, which is going to set your minutes of the clock. It's going to forward your radio station, and it's going to increase the volume of your alarm. All right, on the back side, we do have a scroll knob to adjust the brightness. Then we've got a button to set the time. And when we push the time, again, up on top, we're going to use these buttons on the outsides to change our minutes and our hours. And then the next button over is going to set the alarm time. And then we are going to be able to switch between military time and regular time right here. Next button over is going to adjust the night light brightness. And then finally we do have a USB port, and then we do have another scroll knob to adjust the radio and Bluetooth volume. Okay, so on the front, the next thing that we want to look at here is just the clock. Now, I did say that we do have a display dimmer, and so we have this maxed out right now. We can dim that down to whatever level we want. Next thing we can do is we can push our time set button, and we can change again the hours, and we can also change the minutes. The next button over is going to be the alarm set. I don't use an alarm, so there's no sense in setting that. And with that alarm set, you do also have some audio that you. So when you have the AM down here, that's going to be the regular time. If I push my 24-hour, it's going to be 0400 hours. So if you have an AM or a PM here, that's going to be the regular time. If there is no AM or PM here, that's going to be military time. The brightness of it, and it's going to be just 2. There's going to be a low, a high, and an off. A low, a high, and an off. Now, when it is on, we can go ahead and we can scroll through the colors using our snooze button, and then we can also power it off. Now, so a couple of other things I want to show you here. I'm going to show you the radio. I'm also going to show you the Bluetooth. But I did notice that while I was doing the alarm, that these buttons over here not only increase or decrease the alarm volume, but you've also got several different alarm options. Rather than just having a radio come on, you can also have some different audios. So you can change through those. That's going to be the radio. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. That might be okay. That's your standard alarm. That would be really nice right there. Matter of fact, that might even put you back to sleep. So you just got a lot of options there that you could use if you wanted to. And then you can, once you've picked the one that you want, you can turn your alarm on, you can turn your alarm off, and that's going to be indicated right there in the center with an alarm bell. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and just show the radio. We've already shown that once. So what I really like about this is you can toggle through the call numbers just by a 0.1 so that you can really get that tuned in. Or if you want to, you can hold that and it's going to scroll through until it comes to a station that comes in. Whether that's going to be a clear station or not is going to be dependent upon your area. There is an antenna here in the back that you can uncoil and then you can put up on your wall or near a window so that you can get the best reception. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and connect our Bluetooth to it. And I'm going to go ahead, and there's a couple of things you can do here. Of course, with your Bluetooth, you can watch your YouTube videos, you can connect it to YouTube or any other music app that you use. I'm just going to do some Amazon Music. I like to use white noise while I sleep, and so I'll go ahead and just play a little bit of white noise for you, and then turn the volume up so that you can hear that real good. Now that's got a pretty good volume to it. So you can do that with Amazon Music. You can do that with your YouTube Music. I like to use an app where I can close out the screen and still have the music playing. And then, even with my Bluetooth on, I can charge my phone, let that go overnight, wake up refreshed, and then also wake up to a fresh battery as well. So if you're looking for a nice alarm clock, Bluetooth alarm clock, an adjustable alarm clock with multiple different features to it, a couple of different alarms to it, nightlight on it, I tell you, I can just go on and on. This one right here is really a good choice.